It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. This game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Rolling out to his left. Goes right downfield to Olave. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And it's going to be 1st down New Orleans. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Chuck's going to throw here. Connection is made to Travis Achane. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Saints, first down.
Receiver in motion, going left. Achane, a first down carry. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now stick with Achane. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and just 2 to go. Chuck with a quick toss out wide. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jawan Johnson taking it in from 7 out.
Smith on for the extra point.
Smith's point after is good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
7, Seahawks nothing. Charlie Smith to kick off.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. His return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Darnold to throw. That's caught. Here's that shove it in. And it looks like he picks up around 3 before this takes him out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Darnold with a quick pass out wide. He's going to be forced out following the gain of about 10. And that gives the Seahawks the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing here, Darnold. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Play fake, Darnold. He beams one deep right side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Air it out on third. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces fourth down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. It looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Finds his back. Achane. He's going to be taken out after a gain of 5. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 32. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second down. Here's Shump. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Now Shuck to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Seahawks
from the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. He's got it inside the 10. Not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal.
And the Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Charbonnet. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So they'll be facing second and goal coming up as we reach the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. And goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So it gives them a little room. Exactly what they needed.
Here's Shuck on 2nd. That's caught right side by Tyson. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is going to be first down Saints.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shuck to throw. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To throw, Shuck. Completed to his running back. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and Hick got there quickly.
When there's heat, that bird's coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Motion man sent left. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Olave. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And it's going to be first down New Orleans.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
Shuck on 1st and 10. And he has been sharper. His teammates happy about that. 3 for 4 passing this series after throwing that interception. He's going to throw it again. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. DeMarcus Lawrence. And that makes it 2nd and 19 to go.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Throwing, shot. Lays out, what a catch!
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So on fourth down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. Shaheed on to handle the return. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, Darnold. They're after him, and they're going to take him down way behind the line of scrimmage. Offensive line fast.
Brings up third down.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Now Darnold. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
That's a defense that could just sense it. Blood in the water after that last sack. They bring the pressure again, thinking sack all the way, and that's exactly what they get. The safety, well, that's just a little icing on the cake.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Chuck changing the call. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Chuck's going to throw here. This is a heater going deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Darnold off the play action. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing in double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here's a shotgun give to Price. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
All right, they'll go pistol set here. Charbonnet can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
On the stop. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They go to him again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they saw him at the 2. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to run it in. Charbonnet. And he gets in. Touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Shot, looking to pass here. And a tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Smith able to put it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starting off with a run by Charbonnet. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Ooh, without much time left on that play clock, Coach Mike McDonald calls a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Price. They get to him and take him down after a gain of 3. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
3 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and
Markers
10
are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The give now to Price. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Going with a quick pass outline. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Darnold to throw. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd down, Darnold. He's got it near the 8, and he gets home. Touchdown, Seattle. Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field, his offense lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now from the 7-yard line after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2. Darnold looking to throw. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So even backed up 5 yards, they still chance it with a 2-point try, partner. Unsuccessful on the attempt, though.
Yeah, lots of thoughts bouncing around this big knob in mind. Do they not trust their kicker in that situation? I'll tell you, sure, they've got a chance at converting from the 7. It's not a great one. It makes me wonder, did they like their odds better going for it? Or did they just feel they needed those 2 points right there?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Achane gets this on the draw. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Shuck to throw. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Lieutenant Orosu. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this 3rd down. They're going to read at the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Darnold now to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And what a play downfield to break up that throw. It's going to be 2nd down.
What a cool shot right there, Kate. Both players priding themselves on their ability to go win the contested catch. Neither could quite win it outright that time. That's a battle I'd sign up to see again.
The incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. A pistol snap, Darnold. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Carl Granderson. And that's going to bring up 4th and 19 now.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And that should be Seahawks football.
We got a close game here, laid on both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
Running with Price from the pistol. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On second down, here's Darnold. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Back for the start of the 4th quarter, and they're going to start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! And he's going to have the touchdown! We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All set now, 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A clutch moment for a massive play. 37 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Running left, here's Achane. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing, shot. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is going to be 1st down Saints.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To throw, shot. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Running for it, it's Achan. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Kamara's going to try to punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Chuck now on 3rd and goal. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. Jawan Johnson. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Price on the give. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Give up the guts. It's Price. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 48-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To throw. Here's Darnold. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
By the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Chuck. For the sideline, and he's got it. They found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always, that's going to be good for a first.
27 on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
to throw. Chuck. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running with Achane here out of the gun. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing now. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure and nails it. And now an opposing field goal will only tie us here.
Seahawks 22. Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackmon. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.